Hi everyone, I hope you're doing great. Today we went again in search of stray dogs to brighten their day, but we also took the opportunity to get ours out of the house, as lately we have been spending our days working and it had been a long time without going out there for a little walk. Today we saw several dogs in the streets, but not all of them let us give them a hand. Come with us and we will show you how our day was. Before leaving the city, we met this old man who was in an area with many houses, so more than likely he belonged to one of them, because he also wasn't hungry, which is not normal if he is a stray dog. Which what happened is that, as always, they are equally exposed to anything happen to them and above all to procreating without control. We drove a little away from the city, and after driving for a while through the mountains, we met these two friends who were walking along the road. They look more disheveled and perhaps our help would have been good for them. But when I got out of the car and I got to where I had seen them, they were no longer there. Surely some human would have played unfair on them at some point and they preferred to hide just in case. So we left them some food on the ground and continued on our way to now meet a very nice dog, which was pure joy.
Hola, mi amor, sí. Hola, mi amor, cachita guapo, preciosa, ven aquí, toma. Muy bien. Toma, mi amor, toma. Mira, mira, toma. Muy bien, qué rico, ¿verdad? Sí, muy bien, muy bien. Ay, sí, ay, sí. Ay, sí, muy bien, cosito, muy bien, sí. Muy bien. Muy bien. Muy bien. Muy bien, guapo. Sí. Muy bien. Muy bien. Está muy bonito.
This little dog approached so funny, wagging his tail a ton, super excited. I think he wanted love and attention more than eating. Still, he put down several plates of food, and although he didn't look so bad, he would surely belong to some farm where they will not take care of him very well, and we returned to the same thing. The dog is wandering along the road, exposed to being run over and above all, procreating as best he can. Of course, this would have been one that we would have taken without thinking about having had a suitable place to keep him, because he was also super sociable and affectionate, and he deserves a good family that will give him all that love that he is asking for so much. Poor creature.
Ay, Dios, amor. Muy bien. Sí.
Remember that you can support us on PayPal or Patreon so that one day I hope we can have even a small rescue center and have funds to help more animals in need.
Simpático.
Continuing with our journey, it was time to stretch our legs a little, or more than us, our babies. They had been in the car for more than an hour and they were behaving very well. So we got off in a very nice and secluded place and we all played for a while Buster did his things, explored and above all peed the entire perimeter. Finally, on our way back home, we saw another little dog, a very small one this time, next to the road. It was an area with many houses, so 99% sure it was from one of them. But when I went down to offer him something to eat, a motorcycle stopped right in front of him. I didn't understand why, and it scared the baby. The dog walked away from me, and when I tried to give him the food, he was a little upset. He barked at me a little from a distance and ended up getting into a property, which we assume will be the property where he lives. So, returning to the typical problem of dogs in Costa Rica, another animal with free access to the street, there is dangers for him and more uncontrolled procreation. For those of you who ask about the new channel that I told you that I opened in the previous video, I have to say that at the moment I am only doing it in Spanish. It is an experiment and another way of trying to get financing to be able to have one day our desired rescue center. And I have to tell you that it is the channel that I will never think I will have. A channel about video games. Well, specifically about a video game. The only one, in fact, that I have been a fan of in my entire life. I saw that it had a very broad niche here on YouTube, and as they are soon going to release number 6 of this video game series, well, I decided to try my luck and hey, for now it's going surprisingly well, and we are going to continue with that because in addition, it is content that doesn't cost me any money to generate, just a lot of creativity and above all hours, many hours in front of the computer. But if it can put us closer to being able to have our small rescue center, I think it will be very anecdotal if this were finally the way to achieve it, making videos about the only video game I have played in my entire life. Thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to I Do Care if you like what we do, and see you very soon.